Yay! Good afternoon. Excuse me. No, I got allergies. Welcome to the live stream. We are here a Sunday afternoon to do our weekly forecast live. It has been a viewer request that I just do a collective reading and just kind of hang out and chat with everybody. And we'll just do a reading for the week. And while it may not resonate with everybody, it will probably resonate with a lot of us right now. So a little insight for what we need to do for the week. Welcome back for everybody that was waiting on Thursday. Sorry, I missed you. As I have explained previously in live streams. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Mihak. As I have explained in previous live streams, we all go through this things together, and our vibrations bring us all together for this very reason. And this week I went on a soul search for a spirit animal because I'm feeling the need to have that connection. And it really opened up a whole lot of things that I needed to deal with at that time. My family had been going through some big things. My son's supposed to be getting married tomorrow, but everything has been canceled. And he is living at home with us. So we had a big family meeting and collective that way and got things straightened out and dealt with some emotions that way. So it's been a very big week for us here in my home as well. And I'm just sharing this personal information with you to let you know that, hey, you're not alone. And I do practice what I talk about here. And I thank my friend very much for talking me through this week and giving advice and guidance, specifically where I needed it. So I think this is a really good way to get back in the swing of things. I am very excited to be doing a collective reading here. And I'm going to be experimenting with a little bit of readings going on, trying some new things, coming out of the comfort zone. And hopefully it'll be very exciting for you guys as well. I left my cards in the window and opened the window. Oops. So I've smudged and blessed and said the prayer. I have a beautiful amethyst on point. I have my quartz wand on guard. And we are ready to get ready for this collective reading here. So first of all, we have some more business to take care of. Back Thursday, April 9th. On Thursday, I do my live streams. You know, I like to give away a reading. And thank you guys for being ever so patient with this. It's kind of been weird, and I didn't really know what to do. So we're just going to pick up. I have 10 people who from that live stream on April 9th, 2020, have put their comments down below and their timestamp. So the draw is between the 10 of you. And I've got Celestial Moon, Libra Cusp, Frost Winters, Sneha Sunny, Mihak 503, Nivi 22, Ravinder Deep. I've got RM2, Valerie, and Babs. Okay, so here's the list. Oh, where is it? Uh-oh, I might have to change. All right, I'm going to blind. Hold on. Sorry. Oh. Rearranging in the studio also. So we've got it. My lighting is a little bit odd in here. So I've got everybody on list here. Still not. There we go. So I have everybody on list here. And so what I'm going to do, instead of putting everybody's names in a hat, I'm going to draw a deck of cards. This is my Gypsy Witch deck. And so whatever number of the pack comes flying out. Hi, Khaled. Whatever pack number, like ace through 10, because there's 10 people here, of 4 suits. It doesn't matter what the suit is. Whatever number comes out, that's who wins the draw. And so I figured this would be a quick and easy way. A lot of fun. Just get out the playing cards and all right. Pick a winner cards right there. Pick a winner. There we go. All right. I'm so excited, you guys. Having a chat and a tarot read. We're right now picking the winner for a free reading from the April 9th. So here we go. What number is this that has come up? Face card. Doesn't count. All right, here we go. Pick another one. Face card. Doesn't count. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Number 7. All right, so who's number 7 on the list? Ravinder Deep here. You win the free reading. Yay! Congratulations. Let's make a note of that. There we go. Yeah, so number 7 was drawn up, and that's how that one happened. All right, well, I hope we don't have any issues with our lighting here going on. We'll do your reading after this one. All right, you guys, let's get started. So it's really crazy right now with all the energies that are going around in the universe, with everything coming in at us. Ooh. Okay. These cards are so awesome. They love you guys. So here we are getting ready for this reading. I have said my prayer, and it's the first card in the deck. I am not happy with this lighting right now. Where can I put this that it works better? I don't know. It's the first card in the deck, and it is actually the prayer for the deck that the author has provided. Hi, Miriam. So it says, welcome, energies of earth, air, fire, and water. Let us create a life of beauty, reverence, and wonder. With each season, let us rejoice. Through every phase of sun and moon, let us be in harmony. In every direction, shall we offer our love. Let the reading begin. All right, so that's pretty awesome. Just getting started on this reading with this deck, and that popped out for us. Oh, I'm shuffling the little booklet in there. Hi, Michael. How's everybody doing today? Like, how is your week coming along? Ooh, we just had that card flip out. Where can I put this where you will see it also? Pretty low back here. Can I do that and be okay with that? There we go. Hey, Savanish. Miriam. Nicole is bored. Yeah, it's kind of been really weird. I haven't had a lot of like extra time. I don't know if that makes any sense. But here we have here is the grandmothers that have jumped out at us. So we've got the moon card starting off the reading for the week. So with the major arcana coming in, talking to us about things that we're dealing with spiritually on a spiritual level, it's going to be a very introspective look at ourselves this week. What do we have going on planet-wise? We've got some alignments going on. There's an energy shift. But I think this is the moon. So the moon talks to us about cycles, things that we need to do within these cycles, allowing cycles to happen and completing cycles. The moon's very interesting that way. And with the grandmother's card coming in here, the way the author's interpretation of this all is just so amazingly fantastic. With the grandmothers, let's see what the healing medicine has to say for this. Oh, the lighting. Okay, here we go. It is time to seek wisdom from the old wise women. Use the methods of nature attuned, mothers of earth, for the venture at hand. Follow your body's natural tendencies. So again, talking about coming into personal cycles and balances, and this time right now, although it feels kind of like a really dark and cluttered time, it's a time where things were being, and I said this like at the beginning of the year, you guys, we're being forced with things that we need to deal with. If we've pushed things down, if we've pushed things away, it is going to come up and is going to surface at us. And I did not realize how much of a standstill everything was coming to in this time. But really take that time of introspective right now. And it's not easy. I know a lot of people are having difficult times, roller coasters of emotions, and not quite sure how to deal with things or what to do in situations, or, just finding the stress of it coming out. So with the grandmother's card here, it's time to look into inherited knowledge. Like, oh, here we go. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay. So looking into that inherited knowledge, letting go of what no longer serves us. As we come on to a new lifestyle here, the self-isolation and the lockdowns and everything that are happening due to this pandemic right now is affecting everybody in a different way. And however you are processing it is fine. However you are processing it is good. Just be very aware that there's a process going on, right? So as we are going through these cycles, we are learning a new way of living. We are living a piece of history right now, and that is a huge responsibility on us as a human race. So right now, as the cards are saying it, we have the sunset card. And so I love in this deck how the death card is a sunset. It's the end of the cycle. So coming in with this moon card also, we're talking cycle, 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 cycle going on here. And I know we're all feeling it. I know you're feeling it. I know it's happening right now in our daily. We are adjusting. So after this has happened for so long, it's like, okay, we've had the shock, we've had the grief. Now we're in a period of adjustment where we're accepting things and we're trying to figure out how to make things normal or a routine in our lives. So it's letting go. It's having that death moment. This is again another major arcana card. It's having that death moment in our being right now, globally, in our world. We are all having this death moment. We have restrictions, we have refinements putting upon us, right? So with the example, sorry, with the exemplar of bowls coming in, this young page comes in full of luck and future hope, like hope for the future. Hi. So having this exemplar of bowls coming in here. So we're doing a collective reading, just the vibe kind of, the request. The vibe's kind of requiring it right now. This wonderful moment of sharing and just hanging out. Where are we going here? Bowls, 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 exemplar. Ever deepening love welcomes the living spirit to earth. Okay, so we've got death, we've got sunset here. That came in first. The death card when it's coming in. Let's see what the sunset we're going through here. The old must die to the new. Travel gently across the passing landscape, appreciating all that has been. So with this death card, the sunset, the cycle coming in, we've got the moon. The moon is a cycle coming. And I really, really do believe that we're all like learning to adjust in this situation right now. There's a fresh hope. The Page of Cups, quite often we've got that fish in the bowl, right? It's a lucky time. And even though there's a lot of change going on, a lot of things dying off, we're going to get through it. And I know it may sound a little harsh, but it's needed, right? Talked about in the gratitude vlog just the force of nature and how when she wants something, it's just going to happen. Khaled, I hope you are feeling better soon. Peaceful X, hello. So keeping in mind this week, if you're feeling a lot of changes coming on, where are we in our moon? This is making more sense. New moon on the 22nd, people. So that quiet time right now, of course, the moon's going to come up. We have the moon time, the darkness, the dark tea time of the soul. This is the sunset time of letting go what no longer serves us. We have this page ahead of us. So there's hope. That page coming in, there's the guidance of the elders right there on her shoulder, guiding her forward. Look at how well these ladies are looking forward with so much hope and compassion going on. I'm going to sneeze. So really a nice way to be bringing in the week here. All right, let's leave that there. So the cards that have just flipped out, this is very exciting. we've got a couple of pipes that have come out. We've got the 9 of pipes and the 3 that have come out together. So wands is a fiery time. These pipes are, we're looking at projects. We're looking at action. Wands are an action card here. So starting with the 9 on the bottom, we're working through these challenges, having the resources there. The 3 coming in on top of that is just kind of like still waiting. We're gathering resources. We're being grateful for what's there, but we're still looking forward. See, these 2 cards here, they've got their back to us. Do you see that? They're looking forward to the future. It's like they're leading us into something very nice for the next week. And it's so funny because on the back of it, on the bottom end of the deck, we've got Justice, another major arcana card. This is balance. So looking forward, looking forward with these guys here, looking forward, letting them lead us into this balance moment, having that time through the moon cycle, through that dark moon cycle, right? Here we are coming into the new moon. Well, it is a time to plant the seeds that you want to blossom under the full moon. It is also a time to look at the darkness of things, sweep the dust out of the corners, get it all together, clear it all out, spring cleaning, getting ready to move forward. So with the 9 of pipes coming in, energize your spirit and soar higher. Oh, there's even an eagle in there. So taking the time to energize your spirit and soar higher. It looks like he's standing outside of a healing lodge, right? So we're taking this time after letting things go. And when we let things go, there is a moment of grief. There is a moment of fear because you don't know what's coming forward next. There is that moment of the unknown, but take that fear and that unknown and switch it into love and just love the universe and know that the universe has your back. And hi, Libra cusp. And I know it's hard to kind of follow those practices, but when you give into that moment, you be in that moment, you own the emotion and you own why it's happening. The universe just kind of gives you this lovely cushion of it feels okay now. So coming on with the 3 here, we've got encouragement to dream and envision and wonder what it's going to be like coming into the future. So waiting on that balance is going to come with this Justice card here. Working, and waiting on that balance is going to come. I really like how that is the overseeing of that going on here. Hey, Mac. Oh, I'm not doing a list today. We're doing a collective reading for the week for the Soul Fam Collective. Having a feel of what's going on. Ooh, the 5 of pipes just came in. So there's going to be a little bit more confusion coming along. Let's have some insight into this, please. See where that is going. I'm just going to pop this card under here. Oh, I've moved them up out of the way where my... Trying to get this in here so you guys can see it. Like and subscribe. You're a part of it. Hi, Chloe. So through this 5 of Wands, having some confusion, I need some insight on this. So I'm going to just have a look and see what it has to say. Allure through opposition or inertia. Very interesting. I love the interpretation of the artist and their intention behind the cards in their decks. The lighting is just horrible right now. Sorry. 5 of pipes right here. So she's standing at the forest edge. And it looks like she's alluring the opposition, where the opposition may be like wildlife eluding her or whatnot. There, 5 of pipes can also talk about self-conflict. It could also talk about conflict going on around us, which we are all very deeply submerged in right now. Imagine that. So coming through these cycles with the moon, with the death and the page of bowls there, the page of cups, that lucky looking forward, things coming towards you. We've got the Justice with the 9 and 3 and 5 of Wands going in here. So things towards the end of the week are going to happen a little bit faster than normal. Things may come to your brain a little bit faster than normal, which causes that little bit of confusion. All right, you guys, let's get a little bit of insight on this Five of Pipes. And I know a lot of people say it's pips, but these people are playing pipes, like recorders, like pipes that make sounds. This is the best day ever. Awesome, Libra. You guys, that's awesome. All right, so coming in on this 5, we got a little insight coming in with this confusion. Rebirth with the Sun card. Okay, Tarot. And then we've got the Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls, which is back to the emotional beginning. So through some confusion, we've got this Sun card here. Back to the cycles. Having the Sun and the Moon in this reading as well is really awesome for, give it a second here. Shine some light on this confusion with that 5 of Pipes. It's going to give some clarity. And again, back to this Death and to the Page of Bowls here. It's going to give some clarity as to why this happens. It's going to give some clarity as to where to go in the future. We've got the Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls right here. So I want to look at this a little bit more on that. Lodge of the Bulls. Nurture your spiritual family. The Nurturing Lodge. That's everybody coming together. Emotionally invested, owning each other's vulnerability and being strong for one another at this time. So this rebirth, this sun that's shining its light on this confusion is going to go right up with, this is the Queen of Cups, right? So the vulnerability is there. We have that strong emotional bond going on. And right on the that, we've got the Strength card. So it is going to bring a lot of healing. The Strength card here talks about healing. Do you see that right at the bottom there? So look towards the end of the week, a little bit more clarity on things that are going, a little bit more clarity on things that are feeling a little bit confused. And why did we have to let that go? Why is that no longer serving us? Why is that a habit? Like back at the beginning of the week here, I'm pointing to this Death and to this Page of Bowls here. Remembering we have the Moon card right at the beginning. So we've got the new moon happening right now too, right this week. So we've got the balance with the Justice card, going with the 9 and the 3 of Pipes. Continuing on towards the end of the week here, little confusion. And, you know, these changes, they do cause a little bit of confusion. But relaxing and owning it, allowing the emotions to happen in the stages. And we've got that Nurturing Lodge of the Bulls coming in that just makes me feel like the Healing Strength card that's right on the back of it, it's going to feel okay. So once it's acknowledged, let go, understood we no longer need it in our lives, the light is going to come through on that Sun card and let us know that it is okay. Things are okay. We are on the path to healing, and that's what it's about right now. You know, a lot of things that we used as survival tools in the past before this pandemic happened are not going to be relevant in the future as we try to adjust to this. So, and plus right now it's an adjustment time. We have a great big adjustment time going on. What's in your cup? Who's drinking tea? What are you guys doing? I'm babbling on and on and on. All right. Is this making sense to you guys? Are you feeling like this is the way this week is going into? Let's see what we got towards here. Yep. 8 of Pipes. That was on the bottom of the deck previous. So I don't know why this just popped out. Communication and a lot coming at you. So with the clarity that comes, there's going to be a lot of new things coming towards you, right? Traditionally, the Eight of Wands, it could show them shooting away, but it could also show them like pointing all at you. So if you have a lot of ideas towards the end of the week, ideas towards the end of the week here, write them down because they're going to be flowing, flowing, flowing. Remember, the new moon is a time to plant the seeds for what you want to see in the future, right? What do you want to see in this next moon phase? What do you want this next cycle to achieve for you? What are your goals for the next cycle? So these are all things that, very big things to keep in mind. And at this time, you're going to be rushed with ideas or things that would be like, oh, I realize that this isn't working right now because of this. Maybe not have a backup plan, but start a new plan. So here we go. Felicia, hello. Five of Cups talks to us about, letting go of this thing here. Do not focus on the negative at the end of the week. Don't go back and focus on these things that we let go of. I'm pulling up the Death card again. Do not take this opportunity to unpack and live here. Do you know what I'm saying? Own it. Own this emotional flow. When we let things go, right? When we realize that something no longer serves us. And it doesn't make us a bad person or anything like that. What it really is just shedding what no longer serves us. Because you've been a certain way or you've believed a certain thing up until this point, you're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to have a new opinion. And as we educate ourselves, we form new opinions. And that's how it should be. So taking this knowledge and being able to move forward with it. It's okay to have these feelings. This is the cards here. It's okay to have these feelings. The sun is going to shine down on us right here through that confusion. The sun is going to nurture us. What does this say? The sun is giving us a rebirth. The sun is in charge of like all life forms, right? It's going to allow that healing to happen. I love that there are so many major arcana cards going on in here right now as we're going through this shift, as we're going through this huge transition. Where do I go? What do I do? How do I fit in? Where do I belong? What do I do now? Where am I? What? When? What? Government? Huh? What? City? Restrictions? What? Got to pay bills. There's so many things that are like, we have to let go of in order to move forward. So some of those things are being forced upon us and some of those things are being chosen, if that makes sense at all. All right, little insight to this 8 and this 5. Where are we going for the end of the week, please? Teaching of the Lodge, arrows. Oh, what a lovely, lovely card. Again, the people are all looking forward and praising and being gratitude here. Teaching of the Lodge and arrows. Can we see that? Can we get in there? Oh, there. That's a good one. Liberate by revisioning the world. Holy crap. So through all this confusion and letting go of things and not quite sure where to go, this literally says, liberate by revisioning the world. Looking forward, putting faith forward, putting love into the universe, raising the vibration at that point. This is definitely a card about going forward and shooting forward after the 8 and the 5. The confusion and the self-pity's got to go. We got to shoot forward. Envisioning the world as a huge collective, not just our soul fam collective, right? We are a small collective of a larger collective of a larger collective of a larger collective. But our little soul fam collective here is so powerful. So as we gather our energies together and our vibrations and we're looking towards the kind of world that we want to create, this is the time of change. What do we want to create for the new world? What don't we want to take with us into the future? So these are things that we need to look at. I know it sounds, oh, I'm so parched. I know it sounds kind of like we're not looking for space age things in the future. How do you want to grocery shop? How do you want to support small business? How are you going to support your family? How do we teach the children? How do we provide services and medical things? So there's lots of changes going on right now. And teaching the teaching lodge of the arrows really, really sets it home. Envision the world you want ahead of us. Let's make that happen. Let's make it a beautiful, beautiful place. We have an opportunity to make changes right now. So, really, as an individual forming into a collective, joining those forces, joining those energies, it's not a solo run. We're not going to make it on our own. We need our collectives. We need our tribes. We need our people. We need our safe places to gather this energy to become more powerful and to move forward into the world that we want. The teaching of the lodge here with the arrows talks exactly about that. Woo! Good tea. Good tea. Thank you. All right. Do we have any more insight to this one, or do we move on to the weekend right now? It is an honor and a pleasure to be able to read for you guys. I absolutely love this. It is my happy place. It is something that I'm very, very privileged to be able to do for you. Two of arrows going forward. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so envisioning the world we want and shooting ahead to make it happen. Twos, we've got communications, we've got partnerships. And like I was just talking about, coming together because we need a collective in order to make our words, our vibrations, our wants, our desires heard. It's the time for coming together. It's the time for humankind to be kind to one another. And the people that gather here to, in this kind of soul fam collective, in their vibrations, in their tribes, all understand that and have found people that are going to build them up and support and make that vibration just fantastic. Right? So here we go. We're shooting forward. We're looking forward. Aim high above the common thought. So back to the teachings of the lodge, saying, hey, envision that world you want to make it. Work to make it happen. The work that needs to be made happen is the way we change ourselves, the way we grow and evolve on a spiritual level, on a level that's more in tune with how things should be, with balance with nature and human and business and pleasures. And we need to find that balance again. And I think that's the way that the world is going, rather than the world of extremes. All right. So towards the end of the week, we're looking towards communication, partnering up, finding solutions that way, to the things that we had at the beginning of the week here. Let's keep going. We've got the Three of Arrows. Keep moving forward. So sometimes when the Three of Swords comes in, it talks to us about things that break our heart, heartbreak, heartache. Sometimes when the Three of Swords comes in, it talks about how we heal by pulling those swords out of our hearts. What's hurting our heart by shooting this forward? Where do we have to go? Do we have to let go of trust issues that we may have? Three of Arrows. Listen to your heart. A beautiful, beautiful spirit coming up on this with an arrow piercing through the heart of the buffalo. Strong spirit totems. Okay, so listen to the heart. Listen to the affairs of the heart. Listen to how your heart speaks to you when it's happy. Listen to how your heart speaks to you when it's not. I watched a video this morning about how the heart has a brain for itself and how shaman and masters have been able to tap into that heartbeat, tap into that second brain, tap into, we've got AB going up here. This is just a one organ thing. So being able to tap into that brain and the heart has been, and I think this week's lesson is just like really learning to tap into the heart. If you're feeling something you're very passionate about, you're like, oh, I feel so bad, or I feel so passionate about, I feel so badly for your loss. I feel good. What was his example in this? He's like, you ask a child, Where do you live? Oh, I live at home. You ask anybody what country do they live in? I live in my country, right? It's the heart. It's where we are instinctively to go. And I notice that I do touch my heart a lot when I'm casting spells and doing things like this because it really helps me ground and feel. So feeling overwhelmed or wondering what to do and how to listen to your heart, just put your hands over your heart and take a couple of deep breaths. Hello, Weasel. Hello, backbencher. And feel that heartbeat and know that that's your life force. That's you right there. That's your purpose. That's your rhythm, right? That heartbeat is your rhythm. So with the 3 of arrows coming in here, the 3 of swords, listen to your heart. Listen to where you want to. That could be your spark. That could be the start of your journey. That's so many new things. Welcome to Canada. Where are you from? Welcome to the channel, actually. How are you? Joining in on the Soul Fam Collective here. So we're just at the end of the collective week for the now. We're talking about the 3 of swords here. A little insight for the finish. 8 of bowls. Look at this coming together. The 8 of cups. Self-discovery. Walking away from what no longer serves us. Finding that balance. And freedom through action. Kashmir. Well, hello. Welcome. So finishing up on this weekend, we've got the 8 of bowls coming in. Oh, yeah. Look at this. What an awesome. So the 8 of bowls comes in. I'm just going to tell you exactly what the author wants you to know. So the 8 of bowls brings us to a journey. What does it say? Journey toward the divine in all. Okay, so as we've been looking forward, we've got hope for humanity coming in. We've got these emotions. We're shooting forward and making decisions. And then on the bottom of the deck, look at that. We've got the Fool card, which is the seed. Planting your seed. What seed do you want to grow? What do you want to germinate? What do you want to blossom within you? What do you want to blossom around you right now? So finishing up the week on the Fool card. Oh, starting with the moon. Ending with the Fool. We have a big week ahead of us, people. Okay. Nice. The Magician comes in, talks about resources. The Lover comes in and talks about ecstasy. So we have the resources to find that happiness again. So during this week, we're going to be faced with some decisions. We're going to be shown some truths. We're going to be shown some darknesses. Okay. And so what we're doing right now is we're just having a look at our week ahead with tarot cards. So starting at the beginning of the week, we've got this cycle coming ahead on us. We've got the new moon coming in. All the cards that have laid out this week talks to us about a journey. We definitely are done the waiting process. We're not waiting for this anymore. We know what's happening. We know there's a pandemic. We know the globe is affected. We each have to do our own part to take care of this. So letting go of things that no longer serve us. Planting those seeds. With the Death card under control, there's going to be some balance. Looking towards the future and how we want to see the world. Making those decisions with the 3 of Wands coming in. Waiting for the things to happen, for those things to fall into place that we are getting ready for. Towards the middle of the week, look for a little bit less confusion, a little bit less of a conflict to happen. We've got the 5 of Wands going on. So there's going to be a little bit of confusion going in there, but there's a lot of healing. We've got the sun shining on it. It's going to be a release period. So let those emotions have their time. And then we're going into the healing moment midweek. Looking towards the weekend, we've got some more learning to do. Letting go of guilt, letting go of negative emotions that we're dragging along with us from the beginning of the week. Just leave it alone. It doesn't need to be with you anymore. We're shooting forward with the 2 and 3 of arrows with how we're perceiving things and how we're adjusting things. We're finding comfort. We've got the 8 of bowls there going on, and we are planting new seeds. All right. So the week ahead for the collective is looking great, you guys. We do have the resources for this laying right ahead of us. All right, you guys, let me know how your week goes. I would love to know if this resonates with you, if anybody's kind of at this moon phase right now, going into the new moon, what seeds you're planting, what we're going to work on for the weekend. All right, you guys, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. This is our collective reading for the week. Where are we? April 19th to 25th, I think. I've got my calendar back there. That's what it says. And I will be back live for our reading Tuesday morning, bright and early. Back live for our reading Thursday morning. And congratulations to Ravinder Deep, who won the free tarot card video reading. I will have that up for you tomorrow. Make sure you go on to the community page here on the YouTube channel and pick a deck. Scroll down, you'll see the picture there to be able to choose from. Oh, backbencher. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So here we are. Thank you guys so much for joining my collective reading for the week. I love being able to do this for you. Click the cards up here or end screens, to have a look at the live stream tarot readings. I will get back to tarot card of the day on Tuesday. Until then, I'll see you tomorrow in the vlog. Thank you for joining me.